It's back. The wind. Yeah, so much for that break from the wind. It's going to start picking up again tomorrow. I don't think it'll be quite as windy as it was yesterday, but definitely enough to notice. And definitely enough to notice if you're going to be out on a boat, out on the American Falls Reservoir, you may want to not do that. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, the National Weather Service has issued what they call a lake wind advisory for the American Falls Reservoir. Gusts up to 35 miles per hour. It's definitely hazard enough for maybe the overturning of smaller watercraft, so something to be mindful of. Maybe cancel your plans altogether if you're planning to take the boat out to at least the reservoir. Storm tracker. Most of the moisture way up towards the northeast. Just some junky clouds as the flow starts to change. We have a warm front that will move across the state tomorrow. That warm front obviously means tomorrow will be warmer by about 10 degrees, so that's good. The downside of that warm front, well, the wind starts picking up later in the day, so tomorrow will end up being a bit on the windy side. But right now, we'll take the light winds, mostly clear into the nighttime. And another chilly one, Pocatello right at the freezing mark tonight. Idaho Falls back in the hard freeze at 26 for low. Rexburg tonight at 27. We got a mostly clear one for the central mountains. Well, all of us are going to be freezing cold. In fact, it'll get all the way down to 22 in Stanley. Only a couple degrees warmer than that in Arca with a low of 24. 24 in Du Bois. We'll call it partly cloudy. 18 in Yellowstone. Island Park right at 20, and that's a little colder than you were last night. For the southeastern corner, definitely a cold night. Montpelier barely 20 for low, so hard freeze all over the place. Lava Hot Springs in the mid-20s along with Downey. Soda Springs right around 22. Tomorrow a sunnier day and temperatures jump up a bit, at least in the afternoon, compared to where they were this afternoon. Downey, you're going to hit 60 along with Lava Hot Springs and Malad City in the lower 60s. Preston right around 61. Upper Highlands, western Wyoming, still a little bit on the chilly side, but there's a little bit of improvement in the afternoon highs tomorrow. That means we'll reach in the mid-50s in Driggs, mid-50s in Jackson, mid-50s over in Afton. For the central portion of the state, mix of clouds and sunshine and warmer, up to 65 in Chalice tomorrow. Salmon will have a high of 64, Stanley around 58 degrees, and for the Snake River Plain, sunnier, and I need to say this, windier too, at least later in the day. It's not going to start off windy, but by the afternoon, you'll definitely notice that wind out there. Winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, some higher gusts. We'll hit 64. That's 10 degrees warmer than it was this afternoon. We'll take it. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. We got a lot of wind. Yeah, ignore the wind. Just look at the 60s. We got the 60s taking us all the way into next Monday with a mix of clouds and sunshine, and we will stay dry this weekend, at least in the Snake River Plain. Idaho Falls, windy through the weekend, but we're above normal or above average for this time of year with highs in the mid-60s. Backing off a little bit as we go back to work at school on Monday. Teton area, maybe enough moisture around to generate some rain showers Saturday and Sunday. A chance both days of getting wet, and then we turn a little bit cooler with highs in the upper 40s for a couple of days. Central Mountains will be dry this weekend, at least to start off. Maybe not ending dry on Sunday, a little cooler with a chance of just rain. And then we get rid of some of those clouds for your Monday and Tuesday, partly sunny.